So I've been thinking today about training, and it's good to have goals for your training. It helps to keep you motivated, give you a purpose to train. But at the same time, I think it can also, in some ways, be a hindrance because if the specific goal you have is your sole focus, then I think it can sometimes become a problem because once you've achieved that goal, it's kind of what's next. You know, it's I found myself that it was sometimes when you achieve a goal or a PB or a lift you've been after, it's a bit of an anticlimax. Um, that's what I found. I mean, when I squatted 4 plates for the first time, I thought I'd be absolutely buzzing, and to be honest, I was for about 10 minutes. But after that, it's like, well, now I want to squat 200 kilo. And when I squatted 200 kilo for the first time, again, I was happy for about 10 minutes. And then I started thinking, well, now I want to squat 220 kilo. And the thing is, you're never satisfied, really. Um, it's just human nature. It's not just with training, it's with any goals you achieve in life. Sometimes, most of the time, they end up being a bit of an anticlimax. And that's why I think the most important thing with training is to enjoy it. That That is, if you enjoy your training, you're winning. I mean, so you see some people and they start exercising or training, and their goal is to lose weight. You see this happen a lot. And I mean, some people that, you hear about people joining boxing gyms just to lose weight and they end up becoming world champions. But generally, a lot of people with the goal of losing weight, a lot of what I've seen anyway, seem to follow the same pattern. So for the first few weeks, instead of making a few minor adjustments at first, say increasing your lean protein intake and reducing some processed carbs and stuff like that, they'll jump into a 1,500 calorie diet and they'll do HIIT sessions 4 or 5 times a week. Then after 2, 3 months, they've lost a lot of weight. They're looking really good. They're posting the pictures of the new physique on social media, getting a lot of praise for it, and rightly so. But then once they've lost that weight, it's like, well, what now? So say they've been going to the gym 4 times a week. They might think, well, I'm a bit busy, so I'll just knock it down to 3 times a week. And then, they start making excuses to miss the gym, and that becomes 2 times a week. And then it gets to Saturday and it's, oh, I've had to get a takeaway tonight, and I've not had a takeaway for months. Just one, it's just a one-off. And then they have the takeaway. And then before you know it, 2 or 3 months down the line, they've stopped going to the gym altogether. And it's 3 or 4 takeaways a week. And in a lot of the cases, they've ended up putting more weight on than they originally had when they started embarking on their exercise regime. So I think, like I say, the goal should just be to enjoy training, to enjoy what you do. And if someone's starting out on the gym, starting out on the training, their goal should just be to make exercise a regular habit. And the side effect of that will be weight loss, feeling better, looking better. But the focus on the specific is the problem, I think, to be honest. If they just went in with the idea of, right, my goal is to make exercise a regular habit, not even getting too intense with the diet and stuff, in 6 months, if you kept that up, it'll probably become a regular thing. And this is the thing now, that people train now. Back in the day, people went to the gym and it was just to get in shape. It's so optimized now. That's the word, isn't it? People want everything optimal. And I would get it if you're performance driven, if you are an athlete, if you're a sports person, powerlifter, etc. Yeah, numbers matter. optimizing your training is, essential. But 95% of people go to the gym to get a bit stronger, to look a bit better, to lose a bit of weight, just to get healthier. So optimizing that is not essential, really, is it? I mean, you could pay a powerlifting coach or a strength and conditioning coach money to do your program, and say you were down to squat on a Thursday, the day before you had a day off work, and you was feeling good, and it was a perfect day to train, but the program says no, and then the next day, the Thursday, you're supposed to train, but you've had a shit night's sleep, 3 or 4 hours, it's been a busy day at work, and you go to the gym and someone's on the squat rack, and you're supposed to do a 5x5 at 85%, and you're just not going to be up for it. And it isn't optimal, is it? So this is why I really like auto-regulatory training off how you feel. And that's just how I like training. So I had a good session today. 500-pound deadlift, some overhead pressing. Really enjoyed it. And that was it today. So a bit of a ramble there today.